What is up, guys, and welcome back to Valencia Career Mode, episode number 23. Today is the last episode of the Jan transfer window, so we've done 3 episodes in this, and normally I would have done 2. It's just that the first episode of the transfer window, nothing happened. Seriously, the thing is, I needed teams to come in and buy my players, and they obviously weren't doing that because I didn't have no money at all. I think I had about 10 million, and the thing is, on this FIFA, you can't really buy a lot of talent for 10 million, especially at the kind of level that we're at. But anyway, I see, first up, that's not a red card, is it? I mean, to be fair, I do take him out by accident. I don't mean to, but he's got the shot away. If that happened to me, I don't think that would have been a red card or a penalty. But the Sevilla man, Ben Yedder, he puts it away to obviously put them up 1-0. But like I was saying, the first episode of the Jan transfer window, Valencia number 21, nothing happened, and obviously that was because, like I said, we just had the lack of funds. Now, last episode there was a bit more going on. A lot more teams are obviously coming in from our players. We sent one of our youngsters, Medran, I think that's how you say his name, young Spanish midfielder. I was hoping to actually maybe, grow him and make him quite a good player, but Crystal Palace came in with quite a good bid for him, which I couldn't actually turn down. In the end, I sold him for, I think it was 35 million, which, he's pretty good for an 82 rated player. And we also sold a few other players, a few kind of dead woods in the squad, and that made us obviously be able to put up a few bids in for. One of the players that we did put a bid in for was Keita from RB Leipzig, the up-and-coming German team who's sponsored by Red Bull. We put a bid in for him, 81 rated, 22 years old. You'll see what we do with him in the episode. But obviously, we are, in the second round. Well, not in the second round, but this is the second leg of the Cup. And we was playing Sevilla at home, beating 3-0 in the reverse fixture, but they actually made it 2-1. And to be fair, I wasn't really too bothered about this leg. I actually was thinking about simming it, but I wanted to kind of just, do January and not February in this episode, because I wanted to kind of make it just a more of a transfer basis episode. But obviously, like I said, Sevilla was winning 2-1, but we didn't make it 2-2. Mangala, I think that was his first goal of the season actually. But yeah, he made it 2-2. But obviously, for me, the tie was already done in the first leg. We won them 3-0. No offense to Sevilla, but they're not going to come back from that. And we did well to obviously come back both times, obviously losing 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, but in the end it was probably a fair game to go out in a draw, and at least we're scoring goals, which is the main thing. Anyway, this guy Navarro, now I need a backup right back. I really do. The thing is, we're in every competition that we are able to be in with Valencia. We're still in the Spanish Cup, we're obviously still in the league, and we're still in the Champions League, so I'm gonna need some backups. And one of those positions was right back. This season, even before January, I've kind of suffered a bit because I've had to play Cancelo, who's my starting right back, on, kind of really bad stamina. And I think sometimes it come and, bite me in the arse a bit because he hasn't played that well, and it's kind of my fault. I've also brought Visa out. He's a young French centre back who I've got 78 rated. He's able to play right back as well, but he hasn't got that much pace, and kind of the pace that I'm looking for. But obviously, so we are looking for a new right back. And to be fair, I'm not really too bothered about the age, because obviously this will probably be the second to last season. Well, next season will probably be the last one. So I'm not really bothered about age. And at 76 rating, I thought it was quite a good rating, to be fair. And as well, I don't think I'm playing that much cash. But anyway, as you see, our second and last game in the episode was against Sporting Gijón, and the first half, well, up until really the 70th minute, this game was dreadful. It seriously was. There was one chance in the first half, and it was a free kick. It was quite a good free kick, to be fair. Got it over the wall, made their goalkeeper pull off an alright save. But apart from that, and up until, like I said, the 75th minute, nothing happened. And then, as you see, we went and scored a goal to put us up 1-0, and then they basically came right back and scored a sweaty goal against me. But it kind of, equaled up a bit. And as you see, played the ball to Lukaku, and he finishes it off in the 88th minute. I think it was 3 goals in 10 minutes, and the whole other entire game was absolutely rubbish. But you know, the main thing was we obviously got the lead back, and that obviously guaranteed us the 3 points that we was looking for. Because recently I wouldn't say we've you know slipped up a lot, but we have slipped up a few results. You know, we've got a few draws here and there. We lost in the league last episode against Atletico Bilbao, and that's obviously let the trailing pack in. You know, close the gap on us, and Real Sociedad's actually only a few points off us now, so we need to start picking up a few more wins than we have been doing. But anyway, that was it for the games. 2 wins, very well done there. Nice to see. It's just on transfers now, and it was deadline day. And Florent Adon, now I signed him this summer. He was alright, to be fair. He didn't do too bad, but with the bid that Leicester were coming in for, I could not sell him for that. And as you see, obviously Naby Keita, we do get a bid accepted for him, a bit more than I wanted to pay. And then also we went in for his teammate, a young German called Timo Werner. He has a lot of pace on him, this guy. And I see we do sign Naby Keita, so 26 million. Again, like I said, a lot of money for him, but I think he will kind of be like the next Kante. And then also we signed this Navarro guy for the backup, and there was confirmation of the Andun sell, so that meant more money generated, and that obviously let in the funds for Werner, who we were bringing in for. Again, quite a bit expensive, quite a bit more than I wanted to pay for, but I thought, you know, he would be a very good player with his pace. And 23 million, you know, both players I brought in from RB Leipzig, they were both, you know, not on very big high wages, so that kind of, you know, made me bring him in more. But anyway, I see Isco now. Isco's obviously contract was ending at the end of the season, so we could get him on a pre-contract. But for some reason, I just, you know, I tried it every single nearly day in this window, and it just won't work. And in the final 2 hours I just thought, right, stuff it, I'll just see if it'll work, and it actually did. So, you know, I'm very glad with the sign of Isco, don't get me wrong, but it was just annoying how to get him. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like and subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.